PNN Season 9 Show Intro, Take 1.
What's up, Bulldogs? Welcome back to another episode of PNN. Let's unpack our morning announcements before we get into our exciting lineup of stories we have for you today.
First off, be sure to check out the College and Career Fair happening tomorrow during lunch in the quad. It's a great opportunity to explore different career paths and start planning for the future.
And don't forget, there's no school on March 9th for Staff Development Day, so enjoy the much-deserved day off, Bulldogs.
Speaking of taking time off to de-stress, let's head to the Zen Den with Coco to see how some of our students are using the space to relax and reset.
What's up, Bulldogs, and welcome back to another episode of Life with Coco. In this special segment, we'll be taking a tour through Portola's Zen Den, a special place where students can take a break for our mental health through activities like yoga, art, and so much more. So take a deep breath, Bulldogs, and let's see what Portable 3 has to offer with the Zen Den. And who am I here with today?
I'm Miss Olson. I'm the Project Success Specialist at Portola High School.
Fun. So what is the Zen Den?
So we're sitting in the Zen Den, and it's a space that we have that is available to all students at break and lunch. And then outside of break and lunch, we're here to support students individually and also in groups, because I think every student has something that they need support with. And sometimes students have things that are small, sometimes they have things that are bigger, but just to have a place on campus that is accessible to every student for any reason at all. And when you walk into the Zen Den, it's a place where you can just kind of like take a deep breath.
That the Zen Den helps you unwind and de-stress from the high school life?
Yes, because high school life is very strict, kind of. But this classroom feels like home, honestly. You can make tea, you can just chill. That's nice.
Why do you think it's important that we have the Zen Den here on campus?
Because we're high school students. I think the responsibilities you have to take. You have classes, you have job, you have clubs and activities, so it's really nice to have a place where you can go to just like chill for like 5 minutes and just forget about all of that.
What's your name and what is your job at Portola?
Hello, I am Miss Holmes. I am a mental health specialist and I work with students individually to provide mental health support.
Why is it so important that students take mental health breaks in school?
That is a great question. I think the focus, of course, being at school is academics, but in order to be able to succeed and really perform academically, we need to take care of ourselves. Our mental health should always be the priority. We should take breaks in between heavy assignments, tests, studying, things like that. We need to fuel our brain and take care of our body. Our physical health and mental health go hand in hand, and just to be able to get enough sleep, exercise, go for walks, practice self-care, talk to someone, let out some of those emotions that might be building up. All of those things are just as important to be able to really show up at school as your best every day.
In the middle of our bustling campus, the Zen Den is a moment of calm. So make sure to drop by and explore all the resources our school has to offer. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in to Life with Coco. This is Coco, signing off.
It's great to see spaces on campus that help students feel supported and refreshed.
Now that we've taken a moment to reset and refocus, it's time to turn up the energy and head to the stage.
Let's watch how one passionate pair of Bulldogs is sharing their love for Bollywood dance with their community.
I met Yoshika when I was really little. We were about 5 years old when we first met at NDM, and we've been dancing together through middle school and high school ever since.
From a young age, Gia and Yoshika discovered their passion for Bollywood dance, but it wasn't until they reconnected freshman year that they realized their potential as partners.
I feel like Bollywood dance is a really expressive style where you can speak your emotions through movement.
1, 2,
Through SASA, the South Asian Student Association, the choreographer duo found a platform to teach other motivated students.
4, 5. We have a culture show every year, and I love choreographing for that with Yoshika because teaching people that are your age, I feel like they relate a lot to you.
I feel like whenever we meet, we always come with ideas, and so we show each other our ideas and we combine them, and it flows into one really long piece of choreography, and that really makes it unique.
Eventually, their combined love for choreography is what motivated them to create something lasting and meaningful with a greater purpose.
Twirl With Me is an organization that me and Yoshika founded together to teach little girls in our community Bollywood dance, and we do it for free, which is what makes it so amazing.
It was really fulfilling for me to see all our kids perform on stage, our choreography, just seeing them in the moment. I think it was a really great opportunity for them and for us.
Since we're working with parents who are older than us, I feel like it makes it a little scary to tell them to do things like be here on time, make sure your girls practice. And even though that part seems scary, we have to realize like we're the ones teaching the girls, and even if they get a little upset, it's okay because we know that it'll pay off in the end.
Usually during SASA, because everyone there is around your age, and even some of them are even older than us, so it can get scary and hard to explain the movement, and that's when I have Gia as my backup because she's there always to tell me that everything's going to be fine and we'll get through the choreography and the practice together.
Dance has strengthened our relationship because it's something that we both love, and since we get to do it together, it makes it even better, which is the same for any hobby or sport that you love.
I feel like through Twirl and Salsa, we get to showcase many different styles of Bollywood, like classical, Bolly fusion, Bhangra, hip hop, everything. And this allows us to connect with the audience members, like parents and other kids, when they get to experience the same feelings as we do when we perform on stage.
From childhood passion to community impact, Yoshika and Gia turned their love for Bollywood dance into something bigger, using culture to inspire and bring people together.
Thank you, Yoshika and Gia, for sharing your story. All that choreography really got me moving.
You're gonna have to teach me those moves sometime, Ramike.
Speaking of learning different cultures, let's see how some of our teachers celebrate Lunar New Year.
My name is Mr. Tang. I teach AP Biology and Chemistry, and Lunar New Year is epic!
I'm Mrs. O, and I teach Modern World History.
We get together at someone's house. There's a big meal. It's usually like some kind of potluck. And I remember growing up that my grandmother, she would make her own dumplings, and then some of the dumplings actually had coins in it. And if you ate the dumpling with the coin, that just meant you get good luck for the future. So that was just something I remember growing up. But other than that, I mean, you know, when you got red envelopes, you know, I have no other memory other than these.
Well, I grew up in Korea until I was 9 years old. So it was taught in school. It was just part of our family tradition. It's like a national holiday, right? That everyone in Korea celebrates. So we would always, you know, make a trip down to my grandmother's place in Busan, and then that's where all the family members gather. And then I'll be introducing all the little games and, you know, customs that kind of go with those.
So I had some questions about, okay, so these two landed off the paper then.
Well, yeah, but then in my neighborhood, we actually do it differently, so it doesn't really count. So I think in some places they do that, but this is actually fine.
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
So one piece.
Okay.
Oh, but then I actually landed on yours, which means this one is out.
So I restart.
So you have to start with a new one.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. How convenient.
Right.
How convenient.
I mean,
okay.
I am the one kind of.
I can make up rules too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. Yeah, it's a shortcut.
all I need to roll is minimum 2, right? And then I beat you.
Right,
And then I beat you. And I get the money.
You're right. You actually do beat me in 2
Okay.
if you get 2.
Now, I don't want to mess up the pieces. Can we just roll on the table since our neighborhood says that?
Sure. Okay.
Go off the...
Oh, don't tell me it's 2. Are you a game master or something?
Epic!
Wow.
I beat you!
Wow, you learned pretty fast. Okay, I gotta give it to you. All right. So you get to keep that envelope to yourself.
When money is the prize, I will win.
All right. So even if you don't celebrate the Lunar or the Korean or whatever New Year,
Have an epic New Year!
Thank you, Mr. Tang and Miss O, for sharing your family tradition with the Portola community.
Now I really want to try some of Mr. Tang's grandmother's dumplings.
Before you get me too hungry, let's switch it up and check our Bulldog athletes in action.
Take it away, Belen.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I was born like this, it's more like this. Immaculate conception, nurture, feel like this, perform like this. Without you, when you weapon, I meditate and off your head. This that blue against the bed. This that I got loyalty inside my DNA.
What's up, Bulldogs? It's Belen back with PNN Sports, and here's your winter sports wrap-up as we head into the spring season. First off, a huge congratulations to boys soccer on coming in first in PCL and putting together an incredible season. Their hard work and consistency all season long paid off with a league title and advancing into round 1 of CIF. An amazing run and a strong way to represent Bulldog athletics. Girls soccer had an outstanding CIF run, battling all the way to the quarterfinals. They played with skill, determination, and kept the pressure on every match. So much to be proud of this season. Girls basketball also made an impressive push to the CIF quarterfinals. Their resilience, teamwork, and intensity on the court were on full display, and they continued to raise the standards for the program. Congratulations to all of our winter sports athletes for everything they've accomplished this season, from league championships to outstanding CIF performances. What a way to close out winter and set the tone for an exciting spring season. Well, that's all for now. See you next time on PNN Sports.
Huge congratulations to all of our Winter Bulldog athletes for ending the season strong.
And we wish the best of luck to our Bulldog athletes who are heading into the spring season.
Now let's switch it up with something a little more heartwarming that is guaranteed to bring a smile to your face.
Up next, our brand new special segment, Bulldog Boost.
Hi, my name is Alexis Manassian.
Hi, my name is Hayden Tonelli.
Hi, my name is Aliana Khan, and this is Charlie Manassian.
This is my pet snake, Cappuccino.
And I have a cat, but I also have fish.
Today, we're highlighting Portola pets and the radiant positivity they bring to our students.
What I love most about my dog is coming home and just always having someone there that's excited to see me. It always makes me super happy, and it makes me feel like I'm loved, even though I have a lot of loving people in my life. My dog is just my biggest one.
This was during the quarantine times, so my parents, they got me the snake, and I'd say my mental health has really gone up from there, and I'd say she's helped me a lot. There's been a lot of care and love into our relationship going throughout the years, and I'd say the journey has been really beautiful and all that jazz.
I remember the first couple days when we got him, he was so scared, but now after almost 10 years, I'm his favorite person. I like to brag, and then whenever I get home, he jumps up on my lap and he sits on me, so it's been a long road, but we've really become best buds. It's pretty ironic that I have a cat and fish, but I really love the fish. They're really adorable. I've made it my job to name all of them, which is kind of difficult when there's so many, but they're so cute. How could you not?
Aw, seeing all those adorable pets just made my heart melt. Do you have any pets, Seraphine?
No, I don't, but watching that segment makes me want to get one of my own.
See, memories like these are what make PNN so special, getting to share student stories and even their pets.
Yeah. If you're interested in becoming a storyteller and bring our Bulldog community together, let's show you how to apply to the program.
Also, if you'd rather be on screen like us, there's another way to be involved in PNN.
You can apply to be a PNN anchor and become our talent.
I remember when I first applied to be an anchor, it was definitely scary, but honestly, very much worth it.
I totally agree with Mike. I would have never imagined that I would be sitting at the anchor desk when I was a freshman.
Applications are now open on pnn.show.
Well, that's all for today's episode.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll keep you updated every other Wednesday.
See you next time on PNN.